Okay, hi everyone. Welcome back. Excuse me, to my channel here at Kaia Ra Official. We have a really big day planned today. We have the Heaven on Earth Prayer Collective today. We have some very special content for you in the Sophia Code App live stream that's going live at 12:30. Hi. Thanks for saying hello. It's really great to see everyone popping on live. We're going to have a really big prayer call today to pray both for the souls that are transitioning in Maui and also for the souls that survived what I consider a massacre in Maui and many other people as well. So please consider being there live with us in an hour. If you'd like call-in details, you can contact us on my website at kaiara.com, KAIARA.com. And we're also going to be praying for our brothers and sisters in Canada. There's currently a national emergency happening in Canada with fires. I refuse to call them wildfires because they are not wild. They are planned attacks on humanity. And so we're going to be talking a lot about that, both on the prayer call and in the app. We have a very special guest that I'll be interviewing in the Sophia Code app. That's for the Path of the Initiate membership. We do, hi, welcome, bonsoir. We do every Friday, I do an extended live Q&A in the app, and that's for our members. Our membership subscription. Please consider joining the Sophia Code app membership because we offer an unbelievable amount of content, fresh content to help you in your spiritual empowerment, to help you navigate the journey of living in your sovereignty with just a truly exceptional international community of light workers. Like, I love our community so much. I recently posted an article about what happened in Maui in the privacy of my app. Lord knows I've just about had it with how much I get censored and shadow banned. So we decided to put that article inside my app, and it's free that you can read when you download the Sophia Code app on your smartphone. You can download it on Google Play if you have an Android phone, or you can download the Sophia Code app at the Apple App Store. For your iPhone. So today's question came into one of our YouTube live comments, and one of our beautiful community members named Jamaica, who actually is from Maui, wrote in her question. And so we wanted to answer Jamaica's question. Jamaica shared, I read your prayer from Maui, which is in the article that I just shared about. It's also on my blog on my website too at kaiara.com under free resources. Okay, back to the question. Jamaica from Maui asks, I read your prayer from Maui, and I am so grateful for what you have clearly articulated. The rage and anger has still not left me for what has happened there. I find myself very triggered when my family and friends complain about small things that have no comparison to the magnitude of what the residents of Maui have lost. How can I not let my anger spill into areas of my life that need love, such as with my family and friends? Oh my gosh, I just want to thank you so much, Jamaica, for both your honesty, your authenticity, and your desire to be compassionate and loving to your friends and family that might not even begin to comprehend the gravity of what we're all surviving here on planet Earth. I also want to mention in the chat, let's see, there was a comment, yes, from Melody sharing, I'm so grateful to see all of these comments. Sometimes I feel so isolated. So this is what we're addressing with the Sophia Code app. It is a sovereign app community space where you can connect with other lightworkers that believe you, that know exactly what's happening. If you go to this article, you're going to see over 100 comments there of people who get what's really happening. And so if you're feeling isolated, if you feel as though no one actually believes you, but with what you can psychically or intuitively see about what's happening on the planet, please download the Sophia Code app, connect with our community there. We have such amazing light workers who are dedicated to the truth of our shared and equal sovereign divinity, dedicated to creating change through our higher self action and embodiment and fulfilling our divine purpose together. So just want to mention that, excuse me. Yes, it's absolutely what happens. It's what these attacks try to do, is to isolate and divide us. And we as a movement are steadily working towards creating an environment where we can all stay safe, connected, and unified as a spiritual light in this world, dispelling the darkness. So thank you for your question and your statement. Okay, so coming back to answering this question from Jamaica, I'm just going to read it again. The rage and anger have still not left me for what has happened in Maui. Okay, first of all, Jamaica, I want to say I feel it's perfectly natural and normal that you would feel anger and rage at a planned atrocity. If you didn't feel those feelings, I'd probably be way more concerned. So here's the thing. When these deep state attacks are planned, and then all this propaganda goes out to convince the public that what's happening isn't what's really happening, the people who actually know what's happening get even more isolated in their truth. And it like doubles down on the trauma, because not only do you know a massacre happened, but you can't talk to everyone about it because everyone's telling you you're a liar. Or at best, they just think, oh, you poor conspiracy theorist, pat you on the head, push you along, have a nice day. And so this is really important for us as a community to understand that, like, how much this is a psychological war, not just a physical war. If you've had this experience of feeling as though you've been silenced when you know what's really going on, and it's hurt your feelings with friends and family, feel free to share in the chat. Like, I can relate to this. This has happened to me. You know, it really hurt my feelings when my partner or my coworker or my friends or my community member thought I was crazy. Like, feel free to share in the chat. Like, the more we are all, or if you're watching on the replay, share it in the comments. Like, the more that we normalize our experience, the more that we share what it feels like to be attacked for the truth. Like, we can begin to recognize that our personal, private experiences with our loved ones is not actually, it's not special. We're all actually going through this. Yeah, there's a lot of there's a lot of comments coming in. See how when you write in, it allows other people to feel safe enough to express themselves as well. Like, we're all being oppressed. We're all being censored. Not just me because I'm Kaia Ra. We all are. This is a censoring of humanity. But I want to tell you something. Shit is going off right now all over the world, and people are waking up. They are asking questions like never before because there's just too much truth out there. People ate too many red pills during the pandemic. Let me tell you, people are waking up. They're starting to look at pictures and they're starting to ask questions more than ever. They're starting to do a little bit of deeper research because the outrage is building. Humanity is waking up. So, you know, the collective programmed naivety of humanity, that spell, that black magic spell, that satanic spell that has been cast over humanity is breaking. It's breaking. I truly invite you to go back and read the Green Tara initiation, where she talks about how your sovereign divine light, how your powerful consciousness is here to break the black magic spells that are trying to control humanity's mind and its understanding of what's happening here. We can do this with the ascended masters. We can do this with the archangels. We can do this with the power of our higher selves. We can break these spells so that humanity can totally wake up to the matrix illusions that it has been taught to believe in. Not only taught to believe in, taught to defend. So when your family members and your friends who have not had the spell broken over them yet, they want to defend their ideas about reality because your truth makes them uncomfortable, pray for them. Pray for them. You know, there's a reason why Jesus on the cross prayed the prayer, Father, forgive them. They know not what they do, because he knew they really knew not what they were doing. Genuinely. When your friends and family persecuted you during the pandemic and made you feel horrible for not putting a bioweapon into your body, man, all those people are waking up now, crying over loved ones that have passed mysteriously. Everyone just dropping dead mysteriously. There's no connection whatsoever. And now they're all realizing, honestly, what horrible behavior that was to persecute so many people that were attempting to share the truth about what was really going on over the past few years. The same thing is going to happen over the next few years. People are going to be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that I called you a liar for telling me the truth about these attacks. I had no idea that our own governments were attacking us. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad that I made you look like such a liar. You know, one of the things that we're learning at this time is true Christ consciousness. True Buddha consciousness. That is the ability to have a very high perspective, to tune into source and to really see what's really going on here and why you're really here, even as others can't agree with you, and to hold the line of truth, to hold the highest level of consciousness, to hold the line of what's really real about the reality we're all surviving and the whole reason why we came in here. It's not just to manifest boyfriends and cool cars, ladies. It's not just to get a power job or, you know, manifest whatever. Men, gentlemen, people. We're here on an angelic mission of the highest order. If you notice, you can't go on vacation anywhere in the world and not find something to really feel uncomfortable about. I know. I've been all over this world several times. Everywhere you go, it's oppressed. It's being controlled. People are being brainwashed. The geoengineering is everywhere you go. There isn't a single island you can go to where the sky doesn't turn gray. It's happening. This is why we're here. Of course, we need to take care of ourselves. We need to take care of our bodies. But most importantly, we need to take care of one another. We need to take care of our own hearts that know the truth and know the reason why we're here, and to come together with other like-minded light workers who aren't busy fooling themselves, who aren't busy lying to themselves about what's really happening. As I share in my article on the Sophia Code app, looking at the wizard behind, the curtain of Oz isn't going to stop you from being able to manifest your dream car or have a great job. It's just going to let you know that every resource you have, anything that's going well in your life, is all a part of the divine plan to create a much better world than the one we're currently in. So coming back to Jamaica's question, how can I not let my anger spill into areas of my life that need love, such as with my family and friends who are not awakened yet? I want to share something that changed my life, Jamaica, and that is when some of my spiritual teachers shared with me many years ago that my anger wasn't a problem for them, that my My rage wasn't a problem for them. My grief wasn't a problem for them. But they did share with me, and your anger isn't an excuse for bad behavior. That was a really big moment for me in my life, because I was really overcoming so much trauma. I could easily use my trauma and my anger as an excuse for bad behavior, and justifiably so. What I took away from that was nobody was asking me to not feel my anger. Nobody was asking me to not feel my rage. Nobody was asking me to not feel my grief. I was just being asked to do something helpful and respectful with how, as I was navigating what I was feeling. So what that means is we make a huge impact with others when we say, wow, I feel angry right now about what happened in Maui. I understand that you don't understand what happened in Maui yet, but I want you to know I still love you and I'm praying for you. And we can agree to disagree on what happened in Maui. What that says to people is, oh, she's not trying to convince me of something. Well, that's interesting. Maybe there really is something there to consider. You don't have to stop feeling angry. You don't have to stop feeling sad. That's part of your humanity. That's part of your power, is to tap into your feelings when, a couple thousand people literally disappear overnight. Like, I feel angry about that. Those are wives and husbands and children, daughters and sons and aunties and grandmas and animals and life, people. Those are loved ones that we just don't get to hold anymore. We don't get to know. There's a scorched earth situation. It's going to take years to grow back, if it's even allowed. I would hope you still feel your feelings about that. Because if we don't stay in connection with our feelings about that, how are we going to actually create the change that needs to happen in this world? It's not by disassociating from our feelings. It's by learning how to be fully present with our feelings, to fully come into the power of all of our feelings, and to learn how to behave in powerful, productive, proactive ways with the jet fuel of our feelings. And that includes learning how to talk to people who are still asleep. That includes learning how to have conversations that don't alienate people, even as they're attempting to alienate you because they're triggering you. You want to walk as the masters walked on the earth. You want to walk the way Jesus and Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary walked on the earth. You got to learn how to talk to people at every level of their awakening. Do you want to talk to people? Do you want to stay connected to them? I'm sure many of you want to run away from humanity. But actually, there's no way out but through. We are here to share, to share share this spiritual awakening together with all of humanity. It's the whole point we came here. You can't run away from your mission. There's no way out other than leaving the planet. And let me tell you, suicide is not an answer, because you're just going to have to come right back in and help with another cleanup. Now, not only that, you're cleaning up yourself. You can't run away from your mission or your divine purpose. There's no way out but through. If anybody has a right to want to run away from their purpose, it's me. After everything that happened to me, everything I've given, no. No, this is a conscious choice to stay, to love, to learn how to speak to people that have no idea what I survived. And it's a conscious choice for you to stay and learn how to speak to other humans who have no idea what you are actually realizing right now, that you are enraged. And massacres that happen in a moment, and everyone's expected to believe that it's some sort of natural disaster. I love how they blame the earth for that. Do you think the earth would ever do that to her people? The earth, before everything was controlled, literally every weather phenomenon was controlled, the earth is such an incredibly high intelligence. She's only ever going to allow anything to happen that's really in the best interest of everyone in the ecosystem. We've got to understand that, like, most of our understanding about the earth is constructed storytelling. It's propaganda. How long has she been facing these oppressors? Thousands of years. We are choosing a conscious awakening in a very unconscious war. And I just want to say, like, thank you for having all of your feelings and being willing to play the game at such a high level. That's what we teach in the Sophia Code movement. That's what these Ascended Master transmissions and teachings are for, is to teach us how to walk in Christ consciousness, how to really become the leaders that we came here to be, even as literally the world is burning down. The more that we say yes to our divine purpose, the more that we show up to learning how to reach others that are refusing their awakening and showing them that we're still here to love them into their awakening. Wow, the sooner these atrocities are going to have to collapse on themselves, the sooner the truth will be exposed on a mass level. And that day is coming. It is. I share about that in the article on the Sophia Code app. So I hope this Q&A was helpful. Thank you everyone for your comments. If you're watching the replay, please add your comments in the video replay. Thank you for liking this video. It shows your support, and for subscribing to our channel. We offer a lot of free ministerial videos here that support people through these really tough times. And we're about to head over to the Sophia Code app for the Path of Initiate membership live stream, where we're going to talk to a very dear friend of mine who survived a energy directed weapons attack 20 years ago. So this is going to give us some context for how long humanity has been facing these attacks from, I mean, of course, they go much further back than that, but we really wanted people to have a conversation where they could see kind of the telltale signs of what it's like to survive disasters like this, planned disasters like this, and just see the correlation for our community. So we'll see you over in the Sophia Code app live stream, and be sure to join us in our prayers for Maui that begin at 1 p.m. Pacific. We have that through a private Zoom room, and you can get the call-in details for that through my website at kaira.com. All my love to you, everyone. Thank you so much for your courage, your bravery, and your great questions. Keep those questions coming in. I love answering them on Fridays. Thanks, everyone. Stay safe.